6 defensive rebound.
YouTube, what's up with it, man? It's Gaming God, man. 7414, man. You already know what it is, man. I'm finna give y'all some exclusive action, man, on how to get better with your game, man. I'm gonna give y'all these tips on my defensive settings and what I use and how I do it on Play Now. You can also use it for regular, whatever you know what I'm saying, whatever that you do and everything. I know for sure Play Now, these settings definitely get you where you want to be, man. I play on Xbox and PlayStation. My record right now is 17-1 online for the PlayStation and Xbox. I can't even remember. I have to get on there, but man, make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, man. I had to make a whole new page and everything or whatnot, man. But look, I'm gonna go ahead and tune in with y'all, man. Let's go ahead and get this shit going, man. So obviously, you got to go into the Play Now section or whatever, and once you get up into there and everything, you got to bypass everything. So
the Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. So, happy holidays, everyone.
All right. So first things first, man. You want to go into your defensive section, man. So look, what you want to do. I had that on everybody tight, but don't put it on everybody tight. Put it on moderate for everybody. Moderate for everybody, because a lot of times when you plan on tight, like especially if you plan on doing like off ball, majority of the time if it's like a superstar type of player, majority of the time if you plan on tight, trust and believe they're gonna definitely burn past you if you don't know how to play good on ball defense. So I would like to say moderate, because there's a lot of players that still can't really shoot, a lot of players that don't rhythm shoot, and a lot of people do play on NA and everything. That's their business, so do what you do. So depending on your opponent, if they're not a very good shooter, just put it on moderate. Off ball, I put this on moderate as well, because it's only a few players, like that are actually, that's comp players that I actually seen a lot of their players backdoor, and it's only going to be for like type of players like LeBron, Giannis, big people, what I'm saying? There's barely ever any guards like Steph Curry's or anything, unless it's just a super mismatch. But my opinion, I would say keep it on moderate, because not a lot of people are getting sent backdoor, especially for people that's not shooters, like just put it on moderate. Force direction, I keep that on automatic. I never touch that at all, because baseline is already pretty much fixed this year. So anybody that's pretty much going baseline gonna get killed. It's gonna go out of bounds. So you ain't got to worry about that. For on ball screen, I do go over, and I also go over for the center as well. You can run under, but what I like to do, I normally will run under, but I've been going over, because some people, like a lot of players that I play, a lot of them can shoot, but if anything, you can go under. If you get a player that can definitely shoot behind that screen, then you want to go ahead and switch and put it to go over, But me, like I'm pretty quick with how I react with a lot of stuff, so I'm pretty good with the go over. But if you got a player that's not like a Jaylen Brown, his shot is super slow, you can put that on go under. I'm pretty sure it's not hard to get around that screen, because he got a long jump shot. So put it on go under, depending on what type of player that you're matching up against. For heads, I do no heads for both and everything or whatnot. I know some people do catch heads, but I don't like catch head. No heads, obviously, if you read the negatives, it said gives up the mid-range jumper, but it's not too many people that's actually coming around the dribble and just stopping and popping like that and everything, So a lot of people are pretty much trying to rim run, with the big man and everything or whatnot. So I would do it on no heads. Stay attached. I put it on always. Some people put it on always only on screens. Only on screens is cool, but see, only thing about it though, it can get bad, especially if you end up leading to a mismatch and everything or whatnot. And then you do, like, say if you got like a point guard and you ready to go against Shaq, and it goes into a mismatch or whatever. The best thing you can do is either foul, because once he gets you down in the middle of the paint, it's pretty much over with. He's gonna definitely dunk on you. You're not going to be able to stop him unless you foul him or whatnot, And then on top of that as well, when you just when you do only on screens, it's like once you get around that screen, you pretty much behind your opponent, So I always just leave it on always and everything or whatnot, If I feel like I need to switch it, I definitely switch it, but just keep it on always, my opinion. All ball screen, I do go over. For the post, I like the 3/4 top. I would say behind is pretty cool. You also got 3/4 bottom, but I would say 3-4 top. Like I said, a lot of people is not going baseline and everything, so you don't have to really worry about a person really getting you on baseline. Front is cool too if you do front. Because front, only thing about it, like I said, the negatives, you give up the rebounding position. But a lot of times, if you got a player that got good defense and that got a good interceptor, like Westbrook, Kawhi Leonard, Steph Curry, like type of people like them, front are really good for that, especially off the pick and roll, for a lot of good interceptions. But for me, I like to run 3/4 top, like I said, because I don't have to worry about anybody really going baseline on me. Plus, I have a good box out system. I can pretty much time it and everything. So I run 3/4 top, man. So leave it at that if that's what you want to do. Obviously, double team, keep that on manual. Switch off rules. I put this on auto. You could put it on guards, but I don't really like switching because, like I said, if it leads to a mismatch and you get down in the paint 1-on-1, like I said, with a LeBron, while you got like a small guard or something, man, he's just going to kill you every time in the paint, man. So I leave it on auto, and if I see if it's a mismatch, what I do, I just hear up and instantly switch or whatnot, and I just manually do it myself instead of letting the game do it itself and everything. Pre-rotate, I put that on there, because it kind of it gives like a lot of people don't know about this, but this setting right here, it gives a lot of open shots, like open players on the other side of the court, especially when you run a pick and roll and everything. And then you go like at a certain angle when you finna get ready, like you're like almost finna get ready to go to the rim. It seems like this setting right here, like your player, especially if you have your 5-out setting zone, your player don't move. Majority of the time you have a lot of people that's finna get ready to crash in and try to stop you from the drive. And majority of the time you're definitely going to have a player that's across the court. And then if you have your settings, which on openness turned up a little more, is going to definitely direct pass it to that player if you don't icon it itself. So I run this on yes. So if you don't like it, then you don't have to. I know some people that do, some people that don't. So that's my setting for that. Obviously, no help on the screens. I don't want anybody helping on the screens. Like I said, if you kill me, you kill me. But one thing for sure, I have good paint defense and everything or whatnot. So switch off if you feel like you may need some type of help on the screen. But I run no help because if you end up using help, one of your players is going to do some goofy stuff, leave their player open, and then that's if they smart enough, they kick it over to them. Now you just give them a free jumper. So leave it on no help. Drive rules, no help. I don't ever put this on help at all. Like I said, if you can get past me, I'll give up a 2, then a 3 for sure. So no help. No help on the cutter. I don't extend pressure. Just on certain players, it depends. Go over on all these, and then also no threes. So then what I like to do, I got everybody on monitor. So then certain players, so Trae Young is going to be the primary ball handler. So with a player like him, I would run tight. Definitely run tight on him because he's going to have the ball majority of the time and everything. And then what you want to do, you want to put like your best defender on him. So you see, obviously, Chris Middleton has an 85 perimeter. Obviously, you don't want to put Giannis on him because Giannis has to help in the paint. But since he has an 85 perimeter, I would switch and put Chris Middleton on Trae Young and everything and whatnot. And then, you can go to the players, you don't have to really worry about, him doing anything on ball and everything. Like I said, Trae Young, you can also put him on off ball tight because majority of the time he's definitely going to shoot. He's going back door, trust and believe. He's not finna get anything in that paint, especially if your paint defense is up. But I will put Chris Middleton on Trae Young and put off ball tight so that way you don't give up any open threes. A lot of these other players, you don't really have to pretty too much have to worry about being a threat. Trae Young is their biggest player on the team. So that's pretty much the main person that you have to worry about because a lot of people do not know how to use the Hawks and a lot of people can't shoot with Trae Young either. So he's the main person. And then players like Jalen Johnson, his shot is super slow. I would put him on moderate as well. Now Capella, with him on ball, I would definitely put a gap, and then off ball, I would leave it on either gap or leave them, just because he can't shoot and everything or whatnot. And then obviously, if you leave them, you're kind of like in a position like where it's going to be hard for them to backdoor you. So if anything, though, I would put it on gap so that way they can't backdoor cut you. And then on top of that, if they ever try to throw an alley-oop, you're close enough to either, especially if you got like a Giannis, you're going to definitely intercept that pass in the air. Giannis, AD, LeBron, certain type of players and everything. So players like Clint Capella, people that can't shoot, put them on gap. Clint Capellas, Gaffers, Lively's, Rudy Gobert's, put them on gap. Literally. I'm telling you, it would definitely make a difference in your game. Then you can go do what you want to do. You could definitely like maneuver around the court more and everything. So certain players, man, you just got to know what you need to do, you know, when it comes to like with the matchups and everything or whatever. You know, just like Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard is going to be a primary ball handler just like Giannis. So you definitely want to put them on tight and everything or whatnot, you know. So once you get them settings down packed, man, you pretty much in the game, man. And put it up in the comment section, man, what you guys think or whatnot, man. You know, if you got PlayStation or Xbox, man, subscribe. I mean, not subscribe, but subscribe to the channel. But add me on there, man. I'm gonna put my gamer tag and my username up in the description and everything, man. This is a new channel, so please support, show love, man. I do play rec as well, man. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting up in the rec with anybody, man, and playing some 1-on-1, man. So subscribe to this channel, man. Let me know what y'all think. Let's do it to it, man. Peace out.